Being black and disabled is the new cool because I said so. So, I'm Safia Eshe Jassi, aka Fire, because I stay bringing that heat in that water. Yes, 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 yeah. So, I'm here today to talk about why being black and disabled is the new cool. It's the new cool because it's a different way of existing. It's a way of remixing the norms and putting an innovative twist on it. It's being black and disabled is a state of rebellion against the norm, rebelling against what society constantly tell us who we need to be in order to be deemed as valuable and worthy and to receive recognition from others. Now, I wasn't born with a disability, but I acquired a disability at the age of 13 from from sustaining a severe traumatic brain injury to the right side of my brain from a life-threatening car accident. And 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 of course that accident resulted me being in a coma for 2 months and having to learn how to do everything all over again. It was like I was a newborn baby being born again. And so throughout that process of me having to learn how to readapt to life, I had this will to return to normal, to be validated by society of once of what I thought was cool. But as I started trying to function as a non to return normal as to see as a person of who I was before I acquired disability, I noticed that things like all the stress, all the burden, all the turmoil that I was feeling just trying to keep up with society, instead of me looking within myself and understanding my strengths and weakness and how I need to function. And and I think that is a key, like learning how to just be seen in society as like a black person with disability is something that a lot of people within the BIPOC community that have disability are seeking, just like that community, finding that unity, finding genuine connections with others. And I just feel like, yes, like just as human beings, we are social creatures and we thrive on connections, having healthy relationship with others. But how often do we think about the relationship within ourselves? And I know that is a thing that I am continuing to learn throughout this process, and me having to unlearn things. And I'm understanding the way that I am talking about disability, art, life, and culture is different how it have normally been talked about, because a lot of people like to think disability is a bad thing, and majority of people put like this dullness, attach this dullness, or like this greatness to being disabled, and it's not. It's just something of having to never of having to find alternative ways to exist in a society that tries to push us as like the outcast. And that's something like I'm continuing to learn, and to like stand firmly in my power, and knowing that I like like being in a state of just of just seeing of being tolerated by others is enough, because I take on the attitude of what society have about disability, and feeling that I just need to get in where I fit in, and just receiving a little is enough. And now knowing like of the beauty of having boundaries and standards, and how powerful it is, and that I do create my own reality, and I am the captain of my fate, and that I no longer have to tolerate people talking to me any type of way or treating me how they please. I have a say so in that. And this is exactly what I'm bringing to the conversation of what it's like of being black and disabled, and why it is the new cool. Because I'm telling you, like, I know I be making it happen, and I just like finding my joy and defining what that looks like for me, and not taking on other people opinions of what like a fulfilled life is, because like I know that I am different. I am an individual, and I am unapologetic about who I am, and that I am going to like take up space. And this is exactly what the I Am event series, Disability, Art, Life, and Culture, is, a community, a space for BIPOC people with disability to show up as their authentic self, and just be bold in who they are, and stand firmly in their identity, no matter what other people do or say. And I would like to invite you to join me in having a conversation and defining what disability, art, life, and culture is, from from the BIPOC community standpoint, and where we are open to have like these to having tough conversations where we all may not agree, but we all understand that that's okay. So, yeah, that's all I have today. And I thank you, all you beautiful people, for joining me on this journey. Your time and energy is very much appreciated and well received. Peace out, beautiful